peer trust, which in hope, which I'm finding is exactly what the the educators of New Orleans have for them. We've met with several, we've talked to several teachers and administrators in the past, and we're doing it at a second round tonight. But I just wanted to share with you a few things so that you know where we're coming from.
Now,
these are yes. Sort of twofold this trip. We were here last August, and we came for the purpose of service learning. I'd organized a team of 12 teachers, pre-service teachers, some faculty. Todd was part of our team, and we worked with a middle school that was opening for the very first time since the public schools were able to open in New Orleans. And then we met Happy Times Preschool, which happened to be across the street from the KIPP Central City Academy. I think I mentioned that to you.
Right.
And spent some time working with the teachers on that trip, and decided to come back because that was sort of sporadic. They happened to be there.
Right.
And came back in November and spent 5 days with the Happy Times Preschool. And we came in and we did everything from delivering books and school supplies and new furniture, and probably the situation might be similar with you. Rocky Reyes, who's been the director of that school for about 37 years, he said as soon as he turned on the lights, the families came and dropped off children there, and so he really didn't have time to focus on getting the building cleaned up, and he was more or less focusing on hiring staff and to serve the children in the neighborhood. And so when we came back, we did some professional development training with the staff. We worked on their environment. We helped a little bit with, I worked with Rocky to just, think about his mission, his philosophy, strategic planning.
Okay.
So we did that. But it made me think that that probably is the scenario of most of the preschools, if not all the preschools, when they were able to reopen after Katrina hit. That you were, number one, you needed to care for the children of the city, the families who were coming back.
Okay.
And so I really wanted to talk with someone, another director, a veteran director, and Todd Batista thought that you would be someone who would be open to sharing your history and sharing your story. And so I really appreciate it. So if you don't mind, can I start with just the profile? So and then I'm going to leave with you the summaries of our research that we've done.
Okay.
And I guess I should say that the second part of our visit, that Todd and I have been really interested in what types of professional development opportunities have been available for preschool through high school teachers, and administrators and directors. Who's providing it? How are you determining the quality of that professional development opportunities? How is it delivered? What is the cost to or the benefit to the school that's the recipient of the professional development? So that's probably the other part of our research, but primarily we both are very interested in how our pre-service teachers can experience service learning opportunities working with the schools of New Orleans. So you began right away to tell us about your school, and I just want to know, what is your professional background in terms of, you started this school 12 and a half years ago.
Yeah, we've been open, we opened February of 1996. I'm Pearlie Harris. I'm the director and the owner. My background, I am a registered nurse, and I just graduated May 16th this year, and I received my my master's degree, which is my second master's, but I got my master's degree in curriculum and instruction in early childhood.
In what school?
The University of New Orleans.
Okay.
So, so I've been doing it, since I started.
Did you start the program when you returned from after the Hurricane Katrina, or did you start the program before? Is it something that was ongoing?
Oh, okay. Actually, it was ongoing because actually what happened when I found out there was a scholarship available for us to go back and pursue a degree in early childhood, I decided that, I really need to get more information in early childhood. And then I also noticed the trend that things were changing, and I felt like I really needed to be prepared, and I felt that if I go back to school, this would be a way of getting more information. And so, of course, you had to do your degree in early childhood in order for them to pay for it, and I thought this was a great opportunity for me. So I started it the fall of 2004, and I only took like one class a semester, except 2 semesters. I ended up taking 2. Never do it again, but I did. But so I'm finally finished.
Who provided the scholarship?
Louisiana Pathways.
Okay.
They provided.
They paid for the whole master's degree program?
They paid for the whole thing. The only thing I had to pay for was like a small fee. They didn't pay for certain fees.
And it was it only because you were the director of the school?
No, anyone. That's why I've been encouraging my staff. In fact, before, when I got ready to get into the class, I was trying to get my staff before Katrina to do it, but I do it. You know, I really couldn't get them to do it. But we did manage to get some of the staff to do the CDA.
Yeah.
So they did the CDA thing. Yeah. So anyway,
and Pathways pays for that, right?
They pay for that, right? So yeah, but they'll pay for the CDA. They'll pay for the associate, bachelor, all the way up.
So you have to do you write a grant or an application for it?
Or it's just an application. It's real simple. It's nothing complicated. You just need to be working in the field.
Okay. Right. Working full time in the field or part time?
That is, I don't know if it's full time. You just need to be working in the field, and it needs to be in early childhood because they're trying to get more people in that profession.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Great. That's wonderful. So
yeah. So that was a great opportunity.
I really think it is.
Yeah, I wouldn't have passed that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was in curriculum instruction.
Yeah, curriculum instruction in early childhood.
Because your background is nursing, so that's actually a nice.
Yeah, it worked out real good. And then right before the storm, I was also a healthcare consultant for childcare. They had started doing that. If you had a nursing background or any kind of social work background, that kind of thing, you could be a healthcare consultant to childcare centers, and you can provide training. So I did that for a while, and then I missed the last training, so I need to get it updated. Yeah.
Are you also the nutritionist on staff? And
I wouldn't call myself a nutritionist. I do get with the cook.
Food.
Yeah, I do get with my cook, but my cook's been with me since I opened.
Yeah.
And he used to have a restaurant. He's real good. He's a good cook.
Yeah. I want to eat here.
Yeah. So yeah, you would like to eat here. So we do talk about the menus, and then we go to because we're part of the Louisiana Food Program. They provide training for us too, and they talk about different ways to feed the kids so they can eat healthy, nutritious meals. So, but usually the cook and I will get together and we'll discuss what he's cooking. And sometimes if I see the same thing popping up, I say, "Wait, now hold on, we just had that."
Variety.
Yeah. So but he pretty much has a variety. He cooks all kinds of stuff. Okay. Yeah.
So you consider yourself a neighborhood school, basically? Are you? What kind
No, we're not. Well, we do service the neighborhood that we're in. But we're kind of centrally located because I'm near the interstate, so I'm getting a variety of people. I get parents who work in the CBD area. I get on the Central Business District area. I get parents.
You for clarifying.
Yeah, I'm sorry. The centric. I can't even get it out.
District area.
Yes, It's not too far from where the Superdome, Canal Street. I have parents there. Then I'm not too far from a couple of the hospitals, like Oshner Hospital.
Okay.
So I get parents from that works there, and then who work in this area. I get parents from the West Bank because they can just drop down. So I'm kind of in the center. I'm easy. It looks like it's complicated to get to me, but once you drop down, you're right here.
You're right there.
And then I do get people in the neighborhood in this area, and then I also get people from the Kenner area that's coming into New Orleans.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kenner.
Kenner, Metairie area.
Metairie, right.
Yes. So I kind of get a variety of people.
Okay.
And I have people that live in the east, but they work on this side. So they'd rather be close to their children's preschool to pick them up. So they'd be there on time.
So how does that affect your demographics? What does it look like in terms of your demographics?
With my demographics, I have mostly African American kids.
100% or?
I have pretty much. Well, I have one Caucasian child, and I have